Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video. In today's video, we are moving on to the final match of the quarterfinals. We have Team 3 on point going up against Team 14 Horn Devils, two very popular teams. Both of these teams have done tremendously well up to this point. So we'll go over, look at their lineups, and then chuck them into battle and see which team is going to come out on top. The first team walking into the arena is Team 3 on point. Mirrodin, Karana, Atals, Bloodpriest, Siegfried. This team has given some of the best performances in the tournament so far. They have tanks, they have heals, they have a wall that is extremely hard to break through, and they have Mirrodin protected in the back, doing what he can to whittle down the enemy team. We've seen in this competition that AoE is not very powerful, but this team makes it work and it makes them stand out from the rest. We'll head over, look at Team 14 Horn Devils and what their lineup is. Team 14 Horn Devils, Abysshound, Swamp Killer, Colonel, Karana are tiles. They do not have the healing capacity of On Point. However, they have Colonel and Karana, which have proven time and time again have an amazing synergy between each other. With the tiles taking the hits, Colonel hiding Karana. Karana is protected very well, and she can take the time to get her heals out. She can take the time for her rotations to come around and her cooldowns come off. And we have Abysshound and Swamp Killer in the background, making it very difficult for the enemy, causing a lot of damage. These two teams are very powerful in defense. Horn Devils has a bit of a stronger offense as well, however. We'll chuck them into the arena, let them battle it out, and see who will be moving on in the AI Championships. Going into the first battle, and Swamp Killer comes out with her attack, and then the AoE comes out from On Point as Horn Devils gets the taunt out. However, the lockdown also comes out on Atals, as On Point's Atals is still in a pretty good position. There's a lot of defense and healing on Point. That is what every team versing them has struggled with. As you can see, Horn Devils may be struggling with it as well, as they are whittled down slowly and slowly. But Karana comes out with the heal. But the Karana just doesn't have the outfit of On Point's Karana, and that might make the difference. There are some dots out at the moment as Karana's health slowly gets whittled down. She comes out with another heal on top. But Horn Devils are really struggling to just take out the tanks. There's just nothing they can do as the Atals is still on the field. That's a risky move by Bloodpriest as he lowers Atal's health down to critical HP, but Karana comes through with the heal. This may be a very long match as Hound is the first character to fall. Does Karana on Horn Devils have her resurrect up? If she does, that might be okay. Unfortunately, she does not, as she's taken out of hiding at a very inconvenient time. It is On Point's chance right now to take her out. However, Atals comes through with the taunt, saving her, allowing some time to pass and allowing her to get the resurrect. But AoE comes out. That may be the downfall for Karana as she falls, and that may be the end for Horn Devils in this battle as Swamp Killer falls. Atals very close behind her. And Karana comes through with the heal. On Point doing tremendously well. Team 3, they just have such a good defense, such a good healing ability, and Mirrodin just does the damage. And On Point takes the first point. We are going to move on to the second battle and see if anything changes. Moving into round number 2, and the damage comes out on the enemy Siegfried, but that is a wall that is hard to get through as On Point starts to rail their damage out on the on Horn Devils Atals. Siegfried is actually taken down to quite low HP. If he can be taken out, that would be very good. Unfortunately, he is not taken out, and a bit of damage now comes out on the enemy Bloodpriest. The target should be the enemy Karana, though. If they can take out On Point's Karana, then that puts Horn Devils in a really good position. The taunt comes out on the On Point's Atals. However, those look at his body. He's just been working out for this competition non-stop. He's taken out. That is a big victory for Horn Devils. However, the Karana is still on the field. Is she able to resurrect him? As two resurrects come out, both teams do not want to lose this battle. They are in it for everything they've got. As Hound is taking down a critical HP, damage still coming out on the enemy Bloodpriest, but that is just the wrong target. If Horn Devils can't realize this, then do they even deserve to move on? That is the question. It is now a 4v5 situation with the advantage being on on point at the moment as Siegfried comes out with his taunt and Colonel comes through, hiding Karana, hopefully allowing enough turns to pass that she can get a resurrect out. AoE comes out from Blood Priest, doing a lot of damage to everyone, even his own teammates, but his team is in such a good position that it doesn't really affect them all too much. Karana is just biding her time. Blood Priest comes through and brings his team back up to full HP, as Karana on the Horn Devils is very, very close to falling. If she is taken out, then that is it for Horn Devils. She comes through with a last-minute heal. They do not want to lose this. They are hanging on with everything they got as AoE comes out. On point, just too powerful. They've won this one. They're 5 characters to 3. Horn Devils just not in a good position. They might be able to take it. They don't even take out Blood Priest. He hangs on with a slither of health, leaving On Point in a tremendous advantage point at the moment. And there is just nothing that Horn Devils can do at this point in the battle. Once the tiles falls, the defense is out. Blood Priest comes through with the AoE, taking out Swamp Killer, and Colonel is left. Horn Devils have had a great run up to this point, and even in their battle, they haven't been defeated easily like other teams. They had everything, they had a chance, and they put everything they had into this battle. It was obvious. It's probably one of the best performances I've seen from a losing team so far. Unfortunately, though, Horn Devils do not win their second match. 2 points going to On Point, and On Point moving on in the competition. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final 4 teams making it on in the AI Championships. We have Team 4 Untouchables, Team 22 Compensating, Team 25 Teacup Boys, and Team 3 On Point. 4 very powerful teams. Their matches are going to be very, very intense, but only 2 teams can make it through. Congratulations if you have made it this far into the competition. I wish you all the best. Unfortunately, some teams have had to be eliminated. That's just the way it is. But we have had some interesting battles along the way. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.